Big story that we're tracking now. Russian President Vladimir Putin is set to visit China. This comes days after US President Trump met with Chinese President Xi Jinping in Beijing. Putin will be arriving in China today, 19th of May, for a two-day visit. This will be his 25th visit to China as President of Russia. During his visit, Russian President Vladimir Putin will hold talks with Xi Jinping and Premier Li Qiang. According to the Kremlin, these discussions will center on strengthening bilateral ties, expanding trade and economic cooperation, and even addressing a range of regional and international issues. The visit also marks the 25th anniversary of the Sino-Russian Treaty of Friendship. The 2001 deal has become a foundation for the modern partnership between these two countries. In a video message ahead of his visit, Russian President Vladimir Putin said that without allying against anyone, Russia and China seek peace and universal prosperity through close strategic relationships.
The
close strategic relationship between Russia and China plays a major stabilizing role globally. Without allying against anyone, we seek peace and universal prosperity. It is in this spirit that Moscow and Beijing act in a coordinated manner to defend international law and the provisions of the UN Charter in their entirety, completeness, and interconnectedness.
Putin's trip comes at a sensitive moment in global diplomacy. Just 2 days earlier, US President Trump departed Beijing after becoming the first American president in nearly a decade to visit China. However, the Kremlin says that both visits are not linked. Russian presidential aide Yuri Ushakov said that there is no connection between the two visits and insisted that the Putin-Xi meeting had been planned well in advance. It's not been timed with keeping Trump-Xi meeting in mind.
Никакой увязки между визитами Трампа и визитом Трампа и визитом Путина нет. Мы обычно с китайцами согласовываем заранее план проведения переговоров. Наш президент и председатель, как обычно, проводят в начале года телефонный разговор. После того, как руководители переговорили по видеосвязи 4 февраля 2026 года, мы сразу же, буквально через несколько дней, согласовали визит нашего президента в Пекин, согласовали дату переговоров 20 мая.
Putin earlier described Russia-China ties as a no-limit partnership. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said that Russia has serious expectations from Putin's China visit. He also added that all economic issues of bilateral importance will be discussed between both leaders. China-Russia ties have grown significantly since the onset of the Russia-Ukraine war. Beijing has emerged as Russia's most important economic partner. Trade between the two countries reportedly reached nearly $240 billion in 2025. Russia says that its oil exports to China rose by 35% in the first quarter of 2026, while natural gas exports also continue to expand.